We've asked you here today to seek the community's help in an active kidnapping investigation that we're working. Yesterday evening, about 6:30 p.m., CMPD was called to the 3000 block of Griffith Street, where a group was walking and witnessed this incident. For a point of reference, this location on Griffith Street is across from Southside Homes Apartments and is near many of the breweries in the South End area. The witnesses saw what they described as a Hispanic female near a rental scooter when the pictured vehicle that we're providing to you pulled up. A black male with short hair and a mustache was driving that vehicle. He dragged the victim into the vehicle with him. There was a scuffle there where he pulled her in. She fought against him. Pulled her into the vehicle, pulled down the road a little bit into a parking lot where they continued to scuffle. The witnesses heard the sound of the horn honking and heard screams, cries for help from the female there in the parking lot before the suspect was able to pull her fully into the car and leave the area. When he left the area, he turned southbound onto South Tryon Street, and then turned right westbound onto Remount Road, and then turned onto southbound I-77. Now, I say all these things just to refresh people's memories if they were in the area of Southside Homes. Some of the entertainment areas around South End are traveling on those roads around 6:30 last night. We're putting pictures of the car out to you, as well as some pictures of stock photos of the car that are a little bit clearer so that people can see the features of the car. And I want to draw attention to a few of the unique aspects of this car. We believe that the car is a 2016 or newer Alfa Romeo Giuliana, and that's spelled G-I-U-L-I-A, Giulia, sorry, G-I-U-L-I-A. Alfa Romeo Giulia, silver in color. The vehicle appears to have either a dark-colored front license plate or a front license plate bracket on the driver's side of the front bumper, so to the side of the grille, kind of between the grille and the headlights. It also appears to have very dark tinted windows all the way around. So we obviously have a significant concern for the safety of the victim in this. We did not capture a license plate on video, but we did capture some video of the car driving, and we're providing you some still shots of that video driving, as well as, like I said, some stock photos of a similar 2016 silver Alfa Romeo Giulia. If you know, any of you in the community, if you know someone with this description that drives this kind of car, or if by chance you know a couple by this description and somebody drives this kind of car, we ask you to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 704-334-1600. Again, Crime Stoppers at 704-334-1600, and that information can be given anonymously. So if anyone has any information, no matter how small you think it might be, we ask you to please call Crime Stoppers and pass that on to help us ensure the safety of the victim in this crime. I can take any questions regarding this.
Do you have any idea what tags the car had?
We do not have any idea. We did not capture a license plate. You'll see in the photos that they're fairly clear, but not clear enough to capture a license plate. So we don't know that at this time.
Can you tell us an age of the victim?
We don't have an exact age. A younger adult, but that's about all we have.
You said about the license plate on the front between the grille and the headlight. Is it a vanity plate or is it an actual license plate?
We can't actually tell in the photos. You'll see in the photos that it appears to be just kind of a black square. You can't tell any detail to see whether or not there's actually a vanity plate or any kind of state license plate or anything on there, just kind of a black square. So it may even just be the mounting bracket for a license plate. We just don't know.
Are you guys able to look up a car through DMV by the car and the make as opposed to like silver Alfa Romeo, this particular type? Because I can't imagine there'd be a lot of these cars driving around.
Absolutely. Yeah, detectives are actively working on all that type of information. We have already done that and a lot of other work, including canvassing the area for video, canvassing businesses that were open in the area, the work that you mentioned within DMV, and that has brought us to the point where we really need the community's help in solving this and finding the victim of this crime.
So you mentioned this happened 6:30. That means it was daylight. A popular area. Is there a significant concern to the public right now for safety of other people?
Obviously, this kind of crime is very concerning, and we don't know whether or not these two were known to each other or not. We do find in many instances that people in these type of situations are known to one another, but we don't have the information now to know that. And so that's why we've elevated it to this kind of concern to find this, because certainly if a stranger, random person was targeted in this kind of crime, that makes the concern even greater.
Are you all working with any other law enforcement agencies nearby, especially, they got on southbound, they could be in Rock Hill, Chester, Lancaster, anywhere else?
Yeah, thank you for asking that. We have sent that information out to South Carolina law enforcement authorities as well, especially the jurisdictions just across the South Carolina border from us, in asking for their help also in locating this vehicle.
So you said witnesses. Were there a lot of people around when it was happening?
There was a small group that was walking in the area. And this group, I think about 6 or 8 people together walking, witnessed this. And so we have consistent accounts from those people who were together of exactly what they saw.
Any missing persons reports?
Nothing that matches right now, no.
Other questions for the captain?
Are there any other descriptions you could give of the young woman? I know you said she was Hispanic, a young woman, anything, like tattoos, anything?
No, we don't have anything else. The witnesses were kind of younger teenagers who saw this, and what we've given you is the information that we have, unfortunately.
Any other questions?
Thank you, everyone.